That's why a lot of people decide to move to this area. People that was living in the city, or maybe actually people that were living here to decide to move to the city looking for, you know, the city movement. Then they realize that this is gold. Okay, and this is actually quite quiet because now we're actually forbidden to swim around here, but there is no bridges. So for crossing from one side to the other side, boat or in clubs. Okay, but also as we're going more to the north, you're gonna start seeing more and more restaurants. Okay, so on weekends, all of this area, for those who wants to stay on the continental area, hey mate, we got the mate. Okay, so fellas, all around here you're gonna find two different sides. Remember, on the left side, continental area, on the right side, the islands, the delta. And can you notice a big difference from the shores? See one shore, see the other one. What is the big Rocco style that you're gonna find on the left side of the ship? First of all, when you see the sign I love Tigre, you make the meetings to decide the best thing for the district. But this second beautiful palace with this Barroco beautiful style, it used to be the first casino. The casinos are actually forbidden in the city of Buenos Aires. So remember that this place was the first vacation destination from the people, and of course, for quinceañera's birthday. Okay, so imagine that you're the wife, the bride, contention that you can find, you can build on the islands, actually, because it lasts forever. Okay, even though that it can erosionated by the water. Now remember that we're still in summer, and of course the kids already started school, but maybe me and my partner want to run away from the tourists a little bit. He's also a tour guide, and we say, hey, let's rent a house here in the Delta and see how peaceful it is. It's perfect for rental. So sometimes the houses, as I mentioned, can be rented for a weekend, for a week, for a fortnight or more. Okay, here you got coffee, fellas. Remember that it's included. Okay, it's black coffee. How do we call the taxis here? First of all, take a look to the piers. People put the trash out there. Of course, the trash boat will come every night to pick the trash out of here. But for taking out the trash, you need to respect between 7 p.m. or later. You know, the boat will cross and go around it from 10 p.m. Okay, and that way you avoid. You can find different buildings, different styles in this area. Of course, remember that as I mentioned, another bus here, Lancha Colectivo. Here, see the things that they put at the top, okay? Bottled water, more, and it's actually quite full. And they got more, okay? So many of the unions also have. And notice that the beach here is blocked, okay, by a rope. Okay, remember that in these main rivers, no swimming. But of course, if you want to take a bath or something from the pier next, they're beautiful. These houses are quite fancy for sure, or for rental, fellas. Inside, if you're able to see, you will find not only fruits but also many other things. See, they are buying things there and they're moving now. But for meat, it's better to go to a butchery. Yes, we found a supermarket. I'm not crazy. It belongs to Sarmiento, Domingo Faustino Sarmiento. He used to be a president, and it was one of the first people to decide to move here. The house that you see nowadays works as a museum, but the idea of the glass is protecting this house from the humidity. Okay, the US is from 9 in the morning to 3 p.m. approximately, so here it will be considered full day, okay, a double shift here. So if you go to the, see how the people is taking the public bus here. Remember that we are finishing now a long week of carnival, so many people decided to move here and spend the carnival away from the city, spending the whole day in the island watching TV or cutting the grass. You know, you want to go out for a lunch, for a dinner. Maybe you want to go out for having a drink, a beer, a wine, and of course you can find it here in the Delta. Many of the places here has restaurants where the people can go directly with their own boats. From the higher temperatures, you can find bats also around here. There are no pointed or white color. Those are the most dangerous ones that you can find here. This is a private club that you have on the right side where the people can spend the day. Here you can see the amount of tables that you have next to the water, the big park and the beach. Okay? There's a lot of things here. Problem that they have with the water on this area, not the storms. Of course the storms can be annoying here because it will be complicated for you to book, especially to mainline if you don't have a protection around like the Navy around here, fellas. Okay? What about the insecurity around here on the island? It's quite simple, it's not too big, the insecurity of living here. Repeat again the system in case that you need a restroom or washroom. I'm gonna give you some free time and then we're gonna continue, okay? Let's receive the help from Walter and Guillermo to go down the bus, into the ship, okay? And as soon as we park it, we